Last time on Star Trek Absolution.
Congratulations, Captain Balcazar. I know you're going to make an excellent captain. We're going to bring Voyager home. No, she'll be using a new propulsion system that will make warp drive look like a wind sail. Because of the sensitive nature of the tech aboard these ships, their construction and shakedown is being overseen by Section 31.
Still can't believe you've got yourself mixed up with these criminals.
Bronner is also mixed up with these criminals. Off the record, she misses you.
You're in my seat, sir.
But perhaps I'm the better person to command this mission, if it means I'm not bringing jealousy to cloud my command ability.
Someone stowed away in the runabout that brought you aboard, Captain.
We are not in the Alpha Quadrant. It worked there.
So, the weapon was a success?
Weapon? What weapon?
Ask your Admiral, human.
We did it! The wormhole drive works.
Imagine how this will revolutionize space travel.
I think the galaxy just got a little smaller.
Short-range sensors are picking up a ship heading to our position.
Jem'hadar in the Delta Quadrant?
We're in the Gamma Quadrant, Captain, taking this war to the enemy. I'm ordering you to attack and destroy that ship.
Sir, a squadron of jem'hadar ships have dropped out of warp.
What have you gotten us into, Admiral?
And now the conclusion.
I'm reading 185 warships of direct assault vector. 3 minutes until weapons range.
Detecting another fleet moving at warp on long-range sensors. 3,000 more ships. ETA 2 hours, 12 minutes.
What? Are you sure? Has the radiation affected sensors?
Level 1 diagnostic was run on the sensors before we rebooted them.
That's some coincidence that their armada shows up right where we appear. Someone must have informed them. Check all communications and transmissions since we arrived in the Gamma Quadrant.
I have our coordinates now, sir. We are in the heart of Dominion-controlled space. There's a jem'hadar starbase on the planet nearby.
This is the Omarian Nebula incident all over again. They were not meant to know we were coming. We were supposed to exit the wormhole and strike the target, retrieve our agents, and get out before they knew what had hit them, but how could they have known?
The Bajoran wormhole has been sealed off by the Prophets. The Dominion couldn't have communicated with the Alpha Quadrant.
This is obviously a trap, one we will not survive. Prepare to open a wormhole and take us home.
Sir, we can't engage our drive. There's an 18-hour cool-off period once it has been engaged. However, the Swiftwind can engage hers.
1 minute until weapons range.
Swiftwind, you concentrate on opening a wormhole. We will cover you. All hands prepare for incoming. Secure all stations. Damage control teams stand by. Load all torpedo bays. Ready phasers.
Swiftwind's deflectors are charging. Wormhole drive in 5 minutes.
If you will allow me, Captain.
30 seconds until weapons range.
Captain, I'm detecting something.
What is it?
Multiple vessels decloaking around us.
What type of ships? Jem'hadar?
No, sir. It's Starfleet. 48 Federation ships. And they're all powering weapons.
What in the stars?
Like I said, Captain, we're taking this war to the Dominion. What you see is Starfleet ships crewed by Section 31 operatives determined to wipe out the jem'hadar, sanctioned by the Federation Council.
How are our weapons able to penetrate their shields so easily?
Tholian triolet crystals in the phaser coils.
But they're illegal because of their biogenic properties.
You can file a complaint with the Federation Council after we win the war.
There's too many ships out there. Even with these phasers, lead is taking a beating.
This is a suicide mission. We need to use the wormhole drive to evacuate the fleet.
Get me the Swiftwind.
Aye, sir. Putting them on screen.
We are about to form the event horizon. We need you in tandem to control the subspace tensor fields.
Understood. However, we're having difficulty maintaining attitude control with the weapons barrage. I just lost my tactical officer.
I've lost a lot of good people too. We're a sitting duck here. Thanks for taking the heat. I'm sorry, Joseph, but I started this. I sent the jem'hadar our location as soon as we arrived. It was the only way to eliminate the entire Section 31 while they were all gathered in one place.
You organized this ambush against Section 31?
You look shocked, Admiral. What does it feel like to be manipulated and deceived?
How could you betray staff officers? Place the mutineer under arrest.
I think you will find that my bridge crew are all loyal to this cause.
You have doomed the Federation. There are almost 6,000 crew among this fleet. Not all of them are with Section 31. Their deaths will be on your hands.
I thought it was just 2 ships attacking. I don't understand how you kept the fleet hidden from me. I should have sensed the other ship's crew's presence. We have no right to wield the power and technology on board these ships. I planned for this to be over in one fell swoop. I had no idea you would be involved in this, Joseph, or that so many ships were involved. I thought Section 31 was a much smaller group. I'm so sorry, Imzadi.
Just open that wormhole and we'll do the... Fuana, are you alright? Respond, please. Swiftwind, come in.
The Dominion fleet are regrouping to envelop us and Swiftwind. The wormhole drive has been activated, but the Swiftwind is drifting. Her shields are fluctuating.
That is not good. Who knows what could happen if the wormhole becomes unstable?
Admiral, I hold you personally responsible if she's been harmed.
I'm sorry I withheld the mission details, Joseph, but she is responsible for every death today.
It would be better for me to control their tensor field from aboard the Swiftwind. The command crew are most likely dead. I'll take some officers aboard Swiftwind to help gain control. The binars, security, medics.
Agreed, but I'll lead an away team.
Sir, with all due respect, you are needed here. I can contain a situation on the Swiftwind, and the deflector control is my area of expertise.
There is a woman over there that needs my help. You have already declared her dead once. In light of what she has just revealed, I want to ensure her safety from any Section 31 operatives planning a revenge attack. You will remain here in command. That is a direct order.
There's an entire crew that needs your help more. It's too dangerous for you.
If the next words out of your mouth are not "aye, sir," I'll have you up on charges of mutiny. Now take the con.
Aye, sir. Stand by to beam the captain directly to the Swiftwind's bridge. Thresher to engineering. Binar engineer, stand by for emergency transport. Lieutenant Caldell, stand by for emergency transport.
Search for survivors. You Binars. Sorry, I don't know your names. Get the workstations operational.
Sir, the captain. She's alive, but she needs to get to sickbay. She has an epidermal hematoma. The first officer has also suffered severe head trauma. He's comatose.
Okay, take them back to the Quantum. Balcazar to Quantum. Beam the doctor and 2 patients directly to...
Pressure here. When we drop shields to beam you out, the jem'hadar boarded us. It's not secure here. Dominion soldiers are everywhere, slaughtering the...
Thresher, come in. Thresher.
Computer back online. Raising shields. We are detecting abnormal power fluctuations in the wormhole drive. We should head to engineering and try to contain the problem.
Okay, please hurry. Doctor, take Fawana to sickbay. Are there any other survivors?
Me, sir. Ensign Eulydia Kudril.
Captain Joseph Balcazar, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. The bulkhead sheltered me. That was some explosion. How is the captain?
Alive. That's all I know. What's your station?
I'm not a bridge officer. I'm a scientist. I was on my way to report to the captain regarding some data I had collected on the wormhole.
Are you a pilot?
I can fly a starship, but I'm no Captain Proton.
Who? Never mind. Get this ship to a standstill. Balcazar to Quantum. Quantum, come in, please.
Sir, the Quantum is spinning out of control. The bridge must be compromised. There's just 7 of our ships left still fighting. The wormhole is opened.
How is it? Any anomalous readings?
I have no idea, sir. This isn't my expertise.
You must have taken some scientific classes at the Academy to understand a computer diagnostic.
I never attended the Academy.
That's right. You and your brother are Section 31 mercenaries. Damn it. Captain Balcazar, to any Swiftwing crew with bridge training, report to the bridge at once.
Sir, all jem'hadar ships have either been destroyed or disabled. Our own fleet has been destroyed. We are the only remaining vessel relatively undamaged. The Quantum has suffered severe damage. It is losing power, receiving distress calls from many of our ships.
Stop beaming survivors aboard.
Kara, get inside. I'll keep them back.
No, sir. It's my job to protect the captain. That's you at the moment.
All right. Take my phaser. I'll check on the transport teams.
Yeah! Yeah!
Are you here to rescue me?
No, I am not.
A drag?
In the flesh.
How long have you been impersonating the Admiral?
Just now. I used the stealth suit to take her form, so no one would question me as I came to see you.
If you're not here to rescue me, then why are you here?
I'm here to oversee your execution for stealing technology from the Zenkethi.
I didn't steal the technology. I was forced to give it to the humans. Please, don't kill me. We can still take it back. We know it works now.
You know I can't do that. The Autarch won't settle for anything less than your head at his feet.
Warning. Damage to warp core. Containment failure imminent. All crew abandon ship.
I just wanted you to know that you have been a most entertaining opponent, and this is not personal. However, betraying me with another lover is.
You knew?
Only recently. I discovered why you sneaked aboard, and I know your lover and partner in crime is already here. You have no morals. There is no end to your deception. You have a Zenkethi heart.
That's quite alright, Adrek. Nothing between us was ever personal. You were always a means to an end. And as someone once said, all good things must come to an end. Goodbye, lover.
No, Perrin, please. You're right. We can take the technology to...
Thank you so much. I will take this technology.
Good work, Lieutenant. You just saved a whole lot of people.
Thank you, Worf.
Engineering to bridge. I am afraid I cannot manually control the tachyon field. The energy from the core has already begun to destabilize the wormhole. I am attempting to shut down the core and minimize the damage.
I thought the two of you are confident you could handle a catastrophe like this.
That is correct. However, my companion has been killed by a plasma charge. We only work in pairs.
I am very sorry for your loss. There's been too much death in the last 15 minutes. We have damage control on their way.
Sir, we're being hailed by the Quantum. Audio only.
Let's hear it.
Swiftwind, this is Thresher. The ship is swarming with jem'hadar. They took the bridge and other major systems. The crew is under siege in the shuttle base. We can't hold them off. Avorta is aware of the wormhole drive technology, so I have set the auto-destruct. She's got to blow in 10 minutes. Can you beam us aboard?
Yes, we'll beam you over now. Mr. Elkel?
It's Caldell, sir. My brother is dead.
I'm sorry. Please start evacuating the Quantum's crew.
Sir, there's something happening with the wormhole. I'm reading extraordinary gravitational fluctuations emanating at the event horizon. It's just crushed over 50 ships in its wake. We're being pulled towards it.
Reverse engines full impulse. Don't let us get dragged in. Get the Quantum's crew aboard and then raise shields. Why haven't any of the Swiftwind's crew come to the bridge?
They mustn't be able to come to the bridge, or no one has bridge experience like you requested.
Well, it's about time. Take a station, people. Well, Admiral, are you pleased with yourself? What is she doing on the bridge?
No one had the decency to release me from the brig.
I'll take care of her.
Why are you naked?
Ferengi females are not permitted to wear clothing in public.
On Ferengina, maybe. This is a Starfleet vessel. I will not have a naked person on the bridge, especially a stowaway. Get some clothes on.
Well, I don't have any. All I came on board with was my stealth suit. You could return it to me.
That has been confiscated. You have caused me enough trouble with it already.
You humans pretend to be enlightened about respecting the cultures of other races, but deep down, it comes down to what you're comfortable with.
Bryn, don't you see how degrading this is? Ferengi culture is inherently sexist. Most women are not allowed to wear clothing because they're regarded as second-class citizens.
Actually, we're regarded as property. It's the stupid males that have undervalued our worth.
By not wearing clothing, you're only reinforcing those values placed on you. Much like the Jahar caste system on Bajor forced my people born to certain families to live a life of virtual slavery. It's not right to be segregated and diminished because of your gender or where you were born.
Precisely, you chose to go naked, but no one here is forcing you to.
You just don't get it. As Ferengi, we honor the traditions our mother taught us. We find it enriching to be free of the garment. There is no need to wear absurd dresses to arouse our males. We have nothing to hide, and it is absolute freedom to discover oneself with no trappings of cloth.
Then why do you hide behind eye makeup?
I wear it for myself. I like the way it brings out my eyes. I have no intention in pleasing a male. I simply honor my homeworld law to always appear naked in public. I am sorry if my naked form arouses you, but as a captain, you should not be thinking of such things.
I am not looking at you in that way. I am trying not to look at all.
Nonsense. I can hear your elevated heartbeat. My auditory senses are much more developed than you humans.
I am not interested in what you think you can hear. Get some clothes on, or I'll have you locked away out of sight.
Captain, we should respect their customs.
Ma'am, after what you have put us all through in the last 30 minutes, you are not in a position to issue orders. I'm in command, and I am telling you to put some clothes on. We can replicate you some.
If I am going to wear clothing, I want a Starfleet uniform.
That right is given to Starfleet officers only.
Well, I know this ship better than anyone on here.
But you don't know our ways.
I know you are a frigid, uptight race, but you can adapt.
Whatever. Give her civilian clothing. Take her to the ready room. But don't let her sit on anything.
Sir, we're losing transporter lock. I've transported almost 1,200 people from the fleet. They're in the shuttle base. I can't get any more.
Impulse engines aren't enough to break away. We're being pulled into the wormhole. I have no control over the helm.
Shields up. Divert power from engines to inertial dampeners and structural integrity fields. All hands, brace for impact. Is anyone hurt? Good. Man your stations, people. Damage report.
The ship is still in one piece. Weapons are offline. The entire phaser array is completely burnt out beyond repair. Systems have automatically diverted to maintaining life support. We took on a lot of extra passengers above normal capacity. The systems would normally cope without a problem, but with main power offline, there's a strain on the reserves to maintain environmental controls. Drexel is requesting anyone with level 3 or above field medic training to report to sickbay.
Engines are offline. The wormhole drained the energy from the wormhole drive. The warp core has been shut down cold. We are on emergency reserves. We only have whatever juice is left in the thrusters for maneuvering.
Shields?
Defensive and offensive systems down.
The same radiation that affected external sensors is surrounding the ship again.
Do we know what it is yet?
Actually, I do, sir. That's why I was on my way to the captain when we were attacked. Well, I should say I know what it isn't. It is nothing we've encountered before. It appears harmless. However, to be safe, I'd like to clear the ship and give the crew hydronolin injections. A second exposure can't be good, especially with their shields down.
The replicator isn't working. It said something about the matter stores being contaminated with radiation.
Captain, this is what I was talking about. The radiation has saturated the entire ship. Food stores, matter stores, waste disposal, the neural gel packs, and of course the crew.
The emergency ration packs will have been protected. They are kept in an anti-radiation container that can withstand all known types of radiation.
Thank you, Ensign. Balcazar to engineering. Is there any power available to use the buzzer collectors to disperse the radiation and get shields online?
I am not sure. I am having a difficult time adjusting to being without my peripheral bio unit.
I'm sure you are. We are all dealing with loss right now. Please, pull yourself together. We need your expertise.
Let me look at it. I did help install the alien components after all.
You know this engine?
That's what I was going to brief you on. Perrin is an extremely capable engineer. I suggest she join the Biner.
Can we please stop referring to him as the Biner? He has a name.
Well, please do tell us the name, Captain.
I cannot remember it exactly. A sequence of zeros and ones. Don't you have another name? Nickname? Anything?
Mr. Boothby at the Academy called me Digits.
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
It's okay. A lot of people laugh when they first hear it.
So people call you this a lot?
Yes, friends always use it.
You mean all these years I've been trying to tiptoe around you and remember your real name, and all the time you had a proper pronounceable name? Why didn't you mention it, for crying out loud?
You never asked.
Well, as long as we are stuck together, I'd like to think we're going to become friends. May I call you Digits, if you don't mind?
Not at all. I would like to be friends for as long as I remain functional.
What do you mean?
My brain is not designed to operate for long periods of time without another bio unit. It will shut down soon.
I know exactly how you feel. During all the excitement, I got lost in my duty. But now, I'm mourning for Al Cal. It still doesn't seem real.
Pardon me for interrupting this little weeping circle, but I think our priority is to get the sensors online and find out where we are. I don't fancy our chances running into another squadron of enemy ships.
Did she just really say that?
Perrin, I've told you before about how to address my colleagues.
Sorry, miss. Don't want to upset humans.
I am not human, and I am upset. I suggest you think twice before opening a mouth with teeth that ugly again.
Charming. Do you have a name, or do I just go off your stench?
People, please. Prin, that was very rude. On this ship, we will respect each other's rights not to offend, especially over something as tremendous as the death of a loved one. And Mr. Caldell, you will not insult a guest on this ship and make comments about their person. I can revoke your Starfleet commission if necessary. Ensign Kudrell, please find Prin a uniform. She needs something to attach a cumbage to.
Fine. Well, you all hold hands. I'll be in engineering trying to do something.
That one is going to be a nightmare.
Captain, join me in your ready room.
Actually, I'm on my way to sickbay and to inspect the damage. We're not going anywhere. I'm sure whatever you have to say can wait. Commander, the bridge is yours.
Captain, have you come to lend a hand?
No, I'm here to see Captain Fuana.
In its wisdom, Section 31 didn't feel the need to supply the fleet with enough medical staff. Apart from myself, there are only 2 nurses that survived the ambush, and the EMH is offline. As you can see, we have many injured crew and dozens of fatalities. I understand you have medical training. We could use an extra pair of hands.
You don't have enough of your own?
Homo sapien humor. How delightful. Are you too important to help out?
You do see these 4 pips, right? Captain, right?
I am Chief Medical Officer aboard the Quantum. I requested all medics.
Have you seen to the life or death patients yet?
Yes, triage is standard practice.
Then everyone will live. If you know of any medics who can captain a starship, then I'll happily trade places. You're not the CMO of the Swiftwind, by the way.
Well, you're not the captain of the Swiftwind. Captain Pawana is. But since the Swiftwind's CMO is an emergency medical hologram, which I refuse to use, and also outrank, Semetics aside, I am the most qualified physician on this ship.
Fair point. I am sorry I can't be of help, but I have my hands full as it is. I'm here to see Fuana.
You can speak to her for 2 minutes. Don't excite her. I'm prepping her for surgery in 10 minutes.
Fuana, it's Joseph.
Oh, Joseph, what happened? Where am I?
You're safe. You're in Swiftwind's sickbay. You were sucked into a wormhole. The rest of the fleet is destroyed. And we are not sure where we are right now. The ship is secure. The doctor wants you to rest before he treats your injuries.
This ship needs me.
You're in no position to command. Just get plenty of rest.
Then I offer my services as first officer. If I hadn't have followed your lead, we would have been destroyed by the jem'hadar. Take the ship. It's yours.
Fuana, don't make any decisions right now.
Listen to me. I'm sorry for the way things ended between us. I'm sorry I got involved with Section 31. I'm sorry I never believed in you. The least I can do right now is give you the Swiftwind.
That's enough for now. This patient needs total rest. No more visits until after surgery.
Imzadi, I love you.
I love you too, Imzadi.
Engineering to Balcazar. This is Prin. I have managed to salvage some residual energy from the wormhole drive. We have used it to clear the radiation. Navigational sensors are coming online and turbo lifts are working.
Excellent news. I'll be on the bridge. Excuse me, Doctor. Commander Thresher, report.
Sensors are having a hard time locating our position. It might be due to the interference from the wormhole. It hasn't properly collapsed. But from early scans, it doesn't look like we're even in the Milky Way galaxy. Strong gravitational eddies are rippling through this sector. They'll reach us in 8 minutes. Without shields, we will be destroyed. Also, the wormhole has attracted an ion storm coming directly towards us from the opposite direction.
Do we have engines?
No, sir. Engineering have just activated the warp core. It'll be 45 minutes before the main power will be running.
Then there's nothing more we can do. Prepare life pods for evacuation. That's 2 ships I destroyed in less than a day. Not bad for my first stint in the captain's seat.
We have 2 runabouts on board. They could tractor us away. We'd better hurry though. The gravitational eddies will hit us in less than 8 minutes.
Good thinking. Do it.
Captain, I'm picking up a ship approaching. I think it's a ship, maybe a life form. It's difficult to tell. It's powering up some kind of forced energy beam.
What next? The Borg? Battle stations. The universe, the infinite frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Swiftwind. Traveling to the farthest stars, we must learn a new way of life and civilization, to boldly go where we only dreamed of.